until someone else gets it done. Okay. Is that every other Monday or?
I think so. So I think we get tested again next week, which would suck because that's Jazz.
Jazz Fest. That'd suck to quarantine right then. Tonic! Solfege!
Oh.
Do.
Me.
Or in minor.
We did all of this yesterday in piano.
Ah, so we're reinforcing things. I love it. In minor, it wouldn't be do, mi, sol. It would be do, me, sol. Love it. Mi or me. Dominant. Sol. Key.
Ah, no.
Right.
Right. I was thinking the
In between salty and la, in between. I can see where your brain was. Yes.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna blurt out as much today because I'm not mentally here.
I sympathize.
My roommate got up at 5 and I stayed up doing all the scholarships last night. And my
That's why I got the email saying Caitlin has asked for a recommendation for a scholarship.
Oh yeah, you got that at like midnight.
Well, I didn't see it until I got up this morning, but. Tonic, of course, these represent stability. This, of course, represents instability. T wants to resolve to.
No.
Ray usually wants to resolve to.
No.
Do. And so you will hear these notes wanting to resolve or being stable. Let's do some sing back. So play something on the piano, sing back neutral syllables, play it. Sing it back again. Solfege second time. Da, 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 ba, dum, bum. Sing it neutral one more time. Da, 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 dum, bum, bum, bum. It's all stepwise at the beginning, but then it skips. And for now, whenever we skip, we're going to either be skipping between these notes or going to be skipping between these notes. Do, ti, do, re, mi, do, sol. Once we know we're skipping from the mi, we know we're skipping to mi, do, sol. Connor, I saw your hand.
This is probably a dumb question, but.
I don't believe in dumb questions.
Does fa fit someone with a consonant?
Ah. We haven't gotten into fa yet. And we also haven't gotten into la yet. Oh, I like the guy who's thinking ahead a couple weeks. We will get there.
February 8th.
I'll put a pin in that for now. The answer is sometimes. But we'll give you a full response later. All right.
So is it just kind of apply with context?
There's all sorts of contexts that you're learning. Right now you're learning 2 contexts. There are more contexts than 2. But we spent all last semester learning just the one. We're going to learn so many more this semester. Neutrals? Dum, ba, dum, bum, 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 bum. Did it end on a stable place or an unstable place? Unstable. That will help you figure out some of your skips involved. Dum, be, dum, bum, 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 bum. Starts on. Dum, dum, ba, da, dum. Do, ti, la, sol. Then the step for skip. Skips. Unstable. Skipping. What's going to be the next note? Sol, ti, re, sol. Yeah. This is the theory side of aural theory. hear every single note. What you do is you heard that there were skips. You know that your first note you were starting on a sol, and it was an unstable context. Therefore, it must be sol, ti, re, sol. And you don't have to hear every single one of those notes. You just know that they go together. It takes a lot of load off of your ears. Cool. Let's do another. Dum, bum, 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 bum. This is again neutral one more time. Dum, bum, 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 bum. I think naming it will help us sing it in tune too. Did some skips at the beginning, did it? Solfege? Do, mi, sol, re, ti. As I use that sol to pivot from here, and then come down, sol, re, ti, which left it sounding unstable and resolved at the end. Yeah.
Every time I can sing it, like in solfege, like when we're going down, and it's like, oh, my mind wants to say do so bad every time.
Yeah. For whatever reason, our brain doesn't like to think backwards. Like you can totally know name your nuts alphabet. Everyone name the 8 letters of the alphabet musically starting on A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Good, name them going backwards starting on G.
G, F, E, D, C, B, A.
Good, but it took more work, didn't it? Yeah, there's more of that conscious competence instead of the unconscious competence. How do you turn that conscious competence into unconscious competence?
Practice.
Practice, yep, we all know that too. Yeah. Okay, let's do some melodies, melodic dictations, full-on melodies. And they might have some tonics and they might have some dominants. Start off with bass clef, F sharp, and a 2 in the palm time signature. First time. One more playing, stick it in. Remember, we're only grabbing half at a time. If we try to go the whole thing, we'll overload our working memory. We won't grab any of it. First time. Clapping. Okay. Rhythmic syllables. Take a moment, think. Rhythmic syllables. Taka-dee, ta, ta. Good, that's a short, sharp line. Taka-dee. Taka-dee, taka-dee. Sing the first three notes. Tuck-a-dee. Tuck-a-dee. Solfege it. That would be interesting to pause it all out, wouldn't it? Ah, we're in major or minor? Minor. Okay, so we're minor. Da dum bum in a don. That note's pretty stable, isn't it? It ended on do. Now, Caitlin, that means it started on May. May, re, do. Yes, yes, yes. The question I had asked was, what note did it end on? And you gave me what note did it start on. So I was giving you a chance to answer the right time.
My bad.
May, re, do. Continue it. May, re, do. Re, do, ti, do, so. What two? 2 2 3 2 6 2 9 2.
No, it's
It is. It's in 2. Good. I got tuck-a-dees, which is a subset of tuck-a-dee-me, so it's a simple meter. Therefore, it's just going to be a nice, easy 2 2.
This is what I get for nothing for 2 years.
You can feel the beats on things. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good, good, good. Lock it down. 2 2 means which note gets the ta? Half note. Which means ta D is, bring it down, 2/4. Which means tuck-a-dee-me's are 8th notes. 2 3 4.
It's gonna look like we have 6. No, yes.
All right, so how can we write tuck-a-dee? Tuck-as are going to be
No.
8th notes,
Yeah.
and D is going to be quarter note.
Okay.
Tuck-a-dee, tuck-a-dee, 1 2. And the ta-tas are going to be half notes. But I need a key signature. F sharp minor.
Oh, which means you
2 ways of figuring out the key signatures.
2 flats or 3 flats?
I can add 3 flats to F sharp major,
Which means there's only.
or I
F
could
sharp
find the
and C sharp.
relative major.
Which means there's only.
So let's do F sharp major really quickly. F sharp major, last sharp is E sharp. Good. Father Charles goes down, Annalise goes down, and Father Charles goes down, and ends. Boom, stop. And to go to minor, we get rid of
3 of them.
3
So
of
we
them.
have 3 sharps.
So we got
F,
3
C,
sharps.
and G.
The other way, of course, would be to have done relative. And from minor to major, major lifts you up a whole step and a half step from F sharp. Takes us to A, and A major has 3 sharps. So either the parallel method or the relative method both help you find your minor key signatures. Good. There's one more thing I'm missing. What am I missing still? Other than the second half of the melody.
Doesn't the T have to be natural?
Something happens to the T. The T needs to be raised because I have a T in the key signature. So I need to raise my T. And it's currently an E natural, which means we need to become an E sharp. Boom.
I was on the track. I just didn't get it.
Yeah. All right, good. Now we're ready to get our second half. Second half. Dum bum ba dum bum. Clapping. Dum bum ba dum bum. Rhythmic syllables. Ta dee ta ka dee ta.
I want it to go back down to soul. Because that's what that half cadence did.
Oh, we had to pause, didn't we? We kind of stopped on the halfway through. That makes sense. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Sing the whole thing. Solfege first half. Rhythmic syllables, second half. Mi, re, do, ti, do, sol, ta, di, ta, ka, di, ta. Stop or skip? Skip. Stable or unstable? That's right now. Sing the first half and then sing the first note of the second half and stop. Ya da dum ba da dum bum bum bum. Unstable. So am I skipping instead of tonic or dominant? Dominant. Okay. Mi, do, re, do, ti, do, sol. I'll tell you about T. T. We would skip to sol. T, sol, dum. Another skip. So T, sol, re. Now I get to resolve myself. Re, do, ti, do, and there's the resolution.
I still kind of want it to go back down to soul.
So all through here, passing tone. So through here as well. We're prolonging a dominant all the way through there. Notate. Ta, dee, ta. Oops, missed. Ta, ga, dee. Long ta.
Dotted half? No, because it's still in two.
Dotted half note with the rest, or whole note is easiest. Boom. And of course, I have to remember my
Sharp.
it's a new measure.
And you
It's
only
a new
have to
sharp.
do it once because it carries through.
It carries through the measure, so I only need to do it once every measure. Yes, indeed. Good. Let's identify. Let's go green for tonic, red for dominant. What's my first chunk of tonic? How long does my tonic last for?
Well, technically, the May and Do is tonic.
So May and Do is definitely
Or it
tonic.
has a passing tone.
And we can think of the Re as being a passing tone,
But
which means really I'm tonic all the way through here, aren't I?
yeah, and then the next one's
Passing tone.
dominant. With
Next
a
one is
passing tone
dominant.
on Do.
With a passing tone here.
And technically, the next measure is tonic.
Ah, did it sound like it was tonic the whole measure?
No, because
I've got a sol. Caitlin has a possibility. It could be tonic for the whole measure.
But it's not, they're gonna
Or it could be
change from
tonic,
tonic to dominant,
dominant.
because the next note is a T down to sol, up to re, back down to do, G. So
Definitely
it's gonna
dominant
be
here.
dominant that entire time,
Passing tone. Ending on.
tonic.
Mhm.
You always end on a tonic, if you don't, then it's weird.
And I've definitely got a tonic on this do. And our question is, what is this sol?
It's dominant. Because it's gonna go down, go back to the G.
Oh, look me. I'm just gonna put a little bass note on that.
Go for it.
And you can tell me which one sounds better.
So it just switches.
The second one felt a little bit better. It definitely went tonic, dominant on the sol. Yeah. Partially because you had heard tonic, dominant, tonic, and you expected, based on continuing patterns, to go dominant again. So there's a little bit of rhythmic inertia happening there to push you onto the dominant. And then the second half changed our, what we call the harmonic rhythm, which is how fast it changes between, in this case, tonic and dominant. Then it stayed on dominant for 4 beats, tonic for 4 beats. So change the rhythm of the harmony at the end. Good, let's do another one. It's good to analyze these melodies like this. That one will be good. Treble clef. And there was D flat. And the bottom number is a 4. First out. Yum ba dum bum ba dum. Clapping. Yum ba dum bum ba dum. One more play. First out. Clapping. Yum ba dum bum ba dum. Good. Straight or swung?
It's swung.
It's swung. So we're going to be using which rhythmic syllables? Ta. Switch it. Switch the vowels. Ta. Ki. Da. Ta. Ki. Da. Takita, 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 takita. And it actually goes ta, da, ta, ta, da, ta. Yeah, ta, da being our swung. Sing it, clapping rhythmic syllables. Ta, da, ta, ta, da, ta. Sing the first 3 notes. Dum, ba, dum. Stable, unstable. Super stable, therefore it's arpeggiating our tonic, which makes it dum, bum, bum is What note does it start on? Hold the note. So, sing that hit do. Yum, bum, 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 bum. Starts on sol, which means it goes sol, mi, do. Now I have heard somebody say mi, re, do. How are sol, mi, do and mi, re, do similar? They're both going down, so they go the same direction. We're comparing sol, mi, do versus mi, re, do.
And that's skip versus the step.
Okay, so same, contrary. They're both going down. Different. Skips versus steps. What else is the same?
The me and the do.
They both end on do. I think they just both end on do.
They both end on do. Good. And they both have 3 notes ending on do. And they're all prolonging, passing tone. They're both tonic. One has a passing note, one kind of has a passing skip. Yeah. And so it's very likely to hear that. And one of our instinctive things, if we didn't hear it was skipping versus stepping, is to hear, oh, 3, 2, 1, in a scale that consists of the tonic triad. So mi, re, do is a very, very likely guess. And it was just meant that the person who guessed that didn't pick up the one clue that changes the 2. Yeah.
Where does fa and la go into this mix?
Connor, would you like to answer that for her?
Find out later.
Thank you.
Because like sol fa mi is also going down, so it's not ending on do, and it sounds like it'd be tonic.
So this is another one that we could confuse. And in fact, what was the first thing that people had trouble hearing in this class? I heard 3 notes coming down. Was it sol, fa, mi, or was it mi, re, do? Remember spending weeks possibly struggling with the difference between sol, fa, mi, and mi, re, do?
Yeah.
There are very similar cognitive things happening there. And in this case, what we listened for was we listened for, did it have a half step or just whole steps, was what eventually kind of locked us in on that one. Now, our thing is, do I have steps or do I have skips? That's our new puzzle. And yeah, it's still tonic because it's prolonging sol with the passing tone and mi, and sol and mi is tonic. Yeah. In fact, all of the melodic patterns we learned last semester prolonged tonic. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, passing tone, la, ti, do. All of them were tonic prolongations.
Cool.
Yeah. I've been talking for a while, which means I should play the melody for you one more time. I'm going to start off with sol, mi, do. Sol, mi, do, into ti, re, sol, because it skipped. Yeah. Ti, re, sol. So going from the tonic sol, mi, do to the ti, re, sol, of course, is our dominant. Yeah. All right. Da, 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 da. 2 tones per measure. Swung, therefore compound. What's my top number? Compound duple. First thing, is it a 2? No, because I make it simple duple. What do I have to do to make it compound duple?
It used to be a 6
It
or
would
an
be a
8.
6. Yes, yes, yes. We have to multiply it by 3. Just so that we're dividing things into 3s, Taki does. Good. Okay, let's pull apart this annoying time signature of 6-4. And in compound, it's often easier to figure out which note gets the Takida because the time signature tells you that which note gets the Takida.
Not the 4.
Yes, the 4.
Why the 4? The 4 is supposed to represent quarter notes.
It does represent quarter notes. And the quarter notes get the
Takida.
Takida. Takida. There it is. Which means the ta, step it up 1 and then divide it into 3. So we go to the half now, we put a dot on it to show it divides into 3. Boom. Da, da, da. Oh, the ta, I know how to write. That's a dot at half. How do I write ta, da?
Dot and quarter with a quarter with an 8.
If this is Takida,
We just tie 2 quarters together.
tie the 2 quarters together, and if I tie 2 quarters together, I get a
Oh,
half, yes. Da, 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 da. Last thing we need, of course, is our key signature, D flat major. Flat key, name your flats until you get to the name of the key and add one more.
E flat, A flat, D flat.
Battle ends and down, boom, goes.
I can name the flats. See, when you ask me what the sharps are, I'm lost. I can do all the flat major scales. When you ask me what the regular major scales and sharps are, I'm just like, ooh.
Let's get our second half. Second half. Da 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 dum ba dum bum bum bum. Clapping. Ya da dum bum ba dum bum bum bum. One more time. Ya da dum bum ba dum bum bum bum. Rhythmic syllables. Everybody? Everybody. Ta-ki-da, ta-da, ta-ki-da, ta. And bum, hold the first note, sing down, do, hit do. Yum. Yes. Which means it goes to so.
So we're going up an entire octave?
Yep, we jump up an octave to the so. So, sing the first three notes. Ya da dum. Whole separate half step. Goes down. Whole separate half step. Half step. Ooh.
B.
Fi. So, fi, so, la, ti, do, so, mi, do. Coming down our tonic at the end. Yeah. Slipped a little chromatic note in. And
So if it's B is it
I get
gonna
it?
be?
See, which means I need to do something to that.
So that's a
It's a flat, so yes, we need to make it a
natural.
natural. Yeah. Our phi is outside of our key, so we need to adjust it. Good. Like green over here. Starts on tonic or dominant. Tonic for how long?
One measure.
The whole measure, yeah. Sol, mi, do, tonic.
And then it goes to dominant.
T, re, sol, dominant.
And the next one is dominant.
Yeah, in this case, our
Doing that A, B, B, A
P
pattern.
and laws acting as our passing tones. So, mi, sol, la, ti, do, sol, mi, do. Tonic at the end. Yeah. Good, another.
Are you all in the next show?
Yeah.
How's that coming along?
It's coming, we just got done last night, blocking. We don't, he doesn't like to use the term blocking, I mean, that's,
Stage.
it's like what we did though. It apparently has a negative connotation, but, yes, we staged all of the acts, and now we just have to kind of go through.
4 or 5 again tonight, and then 1, 2, 3 Friday, and then we'll do the whole thing Saturday.
And
There's an intriguing thing about language that we kind of agree on the meaning of words, but not necessarily. And so two different people can think of the word blocking in very different ways, and therefore one person likes to use the word blocking, one person doesn't. Language is inherently fascinating. In a certain sense, none of us ever understands the exact same word the exact same way.
No,
do you remember what the negative connotation to blocking was?
no, I think he just wants to say staging. I don't really know what his reasoning was.
Oh, that's what he said, yeah.
So
He
It's
said
an obstacle, yeah.
blocking makes it sound like you're emotionally
The
blocking.
funny thing last
someone's
night was when he was like, we need your show to be brisk and light and quick, and then he proceeded to talk for an extra half hour.
I know.
We got done at 7:30.
There we go.
That's
Next melody.
Yeah.
I've heard worse people talk for longer.
That's true.
First out. Yum da da dum bum 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 bum. Clap it. Yum ba da dum bum 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 bum. I was wondering if everybody would clap at the same, because somebody was tapping faster than that and settled in on comfortable. Yeah, so clapping again. Yum ba da dum bum 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 bum. Straighter swan.
I want to say
Straight.
Pretty straight, yeah. Dum, ba, da, dum, bum, bum,
It'd be 2/4.
So 2/4 will work nicely for this. The rhythmic syllables are going to be based on takadimi. Ta, di, mi, ta, di, ta, di, ta. Ta, di, mi, ta, di, ta, di, ta. Are we in major or minor? We're in minor, aren't we? Yeah. Solfege. Starts on do, 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 re, mi, mi. Step or skip? Skip, what do you want to skip to? Mi, do, step 2, re, ti, sol, skipping right down the dominant. Good. Do, do, re, mi, do, re, ti, sol. B minor, key signature.
I know what the B major was.
So you can go B major and have 3 flats. Let's do the relative method just for practice.
So it's gonna be F and C.
B, take me up a whole step and a half step.
Wait, what?
Take from B, take me up a half step, whole step.
C.
B, C sharp, up a half step. D. Or I could have gone B, half step, C, followed by the whole step. D, both take us to D.
So we're in B minor.
So with the relative major, D major, last sharp is C sharp, therefore
F and C.
F and C, yes.
I
I
like,
was just walking everyone through to get to that point.
I think I prefer the adding the 3 flats way more than the,
As do I. I gravitate towards the parallel. That's quicker for me. It's fewer mental steps to get to.
because we're doing the B major scale right now, and I knew that it had all of the black keys, which meant there was F, C, A, G, and, the F.
F, C, G, D, A.
Yeah, all those, and you got rid of 3, which left F and C.
Exactly. I also tend to like the parallel method. That's one that works quickest for me. It takes the fewest number of mental steps for me. Some people prefer the relative method, and so we talked about both, whichever one works best for you. Some people just memorize the 24 keys. Well,
I
technically
wish I
30
was one of
keys.
those people.
And they just stare at the circle of fifth and they do flashcards and just drill it and kill it.
Really true.
All of those methods work, and they work differently for different people. So find the one that works for you, because the process isn't as important as the result. All right. Second half. Second half. Yum ba da 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 dum. Clapping. Yum ba da 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 dum. Okay. Something. Ta something. Takadimita. The question is, what is the something? Ta something. Takadimi. Ta.
It's gonna be D.
So it could be D. Sing ta di takadimi ta. Ta di takadimi ta. It's me. Yeah, it's delayed a little bit. Ta mi takadimi ta. Yes. Starts on da 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 di dum bum. Ended on do. So work backwards. Right? Right? Huh? Neighbor knows, yes. Sol. Not la, but lay minor. Sol, le, sol, fa, mi, re, do. And then notate. Ta. Oops. Wrong pitches. Ta, do, re. Mi, do. Re, ti, sol. Sol, le. Sol, fa, mi, re, do. How are we gonna write Tommy?
Got it.
Yeah,
Yay. I love you.
boy, Tommy, exactly. Good. Except for, of course, for one thing.
It's lay.
So does it have to become
So they
natural?
need to do anything to the lay there?
Does it become natural?
By making it natural is what's gonna happen.
No.
It's already
No,
natural.
because this is the
That's
minor,
black.
this is the relative, so we need to sharpen. No, it's lay, so it's, no, I don't know.
Lay is in the key signature.
Is it
T.
a
T. T's are special things. If I have a law or a T, laws and T's in minor need adjustments, which means,
The T needs to be sharp
This
because
T.
it's A sharp.
yes, A sharp.
We're on the right
There we
track.
go.
We're just on the wrong note.
Good.
Could you have left that T as K since it's going down?
Well,
There wasn't a-
Actually, that's a dumb
We
question.
use
Reading an example.
T as part of our definition.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the case, that case, if the constant skips, I would always make that one a T, even if I'm skipping down it.
Two.
Good question, though, because in a scale context, I would probably have thought of that as a passing tone with a K coming down, right? So skips, we would use the T. That's an excellent question. So, musical theater majors, we have Jazz Fest next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so we don't have class Tuesday.
Oh.
So I'll see you guys again on Thursday. That's what I'll say tomorrow.
We do it